You have zero capital, but your feed is flooded with people promising you can make 50 grand a month from your phone by next Tuesday. It is exhausting to look at. Before we look at what actually works, let's filter out the garbage. If an opportunity asks for money up front, promises cash without requiring a specific skill, or relies entirely on recruiting other people, walk away. It is the classic Salman Khan thank three people pyramid logic dressed up as a modern side hustle. The realistic path to digital wealth is a 3-level staircase. At level 1, you start out with zero financial investment, using just a phone or a laptop. You have to trade your time to learn baseline skills. You cannot jump straight to owning multi-million-dollar assets without first learning how to communicate with clients and deliver basic value. The first method is building a short-form content machine. Here is the critical pivot. You are not selling basic video editing. If you tell a creator you will edit their reels, they will say they already have an editor. Instead, you analyze their metrics and offer to push their audience retention from 40% to 65%. You are selling views, not software clicks. The second method applies artificial intelligence to local businesses. Look at traditional shop owners. They manage physical inventory all day and are constantly overwhelmed by customer inquiries on WhatsApp. You step in and set up a simple automated workflow that books appointments and answers common questions, so they do not have to text everyone back. This diagram breaks down the math. If you charge 4 local businesses a 15,000 rupee setup fee, plus a 5,000 rupee monthly maintenance retainer, you generate an immediate cash burst and then secure a steady 40,000 rupee recurring revenue stream every single month. The third method is becoming a digital assistant. Older, time-poor founders have endless digital tasks, building presentation decks, organizing research, drafting emails, that they do not know how to do efficiently. You monetize your native tech literacy by becoming their go-to person to execute these digital errands. By running any of these 3 methods, you build essential client communication skills and establish your first predictable baseline of income, all without spending a single rupee of your own. Level 1 has a hard math problem. Because you are trading your hours directly for money, you eventually hit an absolute income ceiling. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you will run out of time to sell. The objective shifts at level 2. You stop doing the manual labor yourself. Instead, you manage systems and leverage other people's time to break past that hourly limit. Method 4 takes the scripting skills you learned in level 1 and scales them into faceless content empires. Instead of writing for one client, you run multiple automated YouTube channels simultaneously, hiring level 1 freelancers to do the editing while you act as the lead strategist. Method 5 is becoming a high-ticket closer. Established online coaches and creators have audiences ready to buy expensive courses, but they lack the bandwidth to handle the sales calls themselves. You qualify those leads and close the sales on a pure commission basis. This chart shows how powerful high-ticket economics can be. If you close a single 1 lakh rupee deal and take a 20% commission, you immediately earn 20,000 rupees. That single phone call crushes standard hourly freelance rates. Method 6 is the middleman model, or digital arbitrage. You find a startup founder on LinkedIn who needs a website for 40,000 rupees. You then hire a capable freelancer to build it for 20,000 rupees, manage the project delivery, and keep the margin in the middle. Level 2 detaches your income from your direct labor hours. By building these systems, your revenue scales into the multi-lakh territory without you working yourself into the ground. Method 7 pivots from selling services to selling scalable products. Rather than launching generic items, you target rabid, hyper-niche subcultures with specific digital templates or print-on-demand merchandise. The strategy is to find a community with intense internal pride. Engineering students at prestigious universities want apparel that subtly signals their exact campus and major. You tap directly into that existing identity. Compare that to selling standard t-shirts to the general public. It is a brutal, oversaturated market where everyone is fighting for the exact same slice of attention. Niche products bypass that friction entirely. These level 2 methods generate massive cash flow, but you are still actively managing the machine. If you stop overseeing the freelancers or running the channels, the money stops. You do not own true wealth yet. This brings us to level 3, the end game. Over a 3 to 5 year timeline, your objective permanently shifts from running a high-income hustle to owning self-sustaining business assets. Method 8 turns your previous workflows into micro SaaS or full agencies. Micro SaaS stands for Micro Software as a Service, meaning a small software tool built to solve one specific problem for a niche market. You package the exact automations you built in Level 1 into a subscription product, or a fully staffed firm that operates without your daily involvement. Method 9 taps into the recurring economics of paid communities and courses, but there is a strict rule. You only sell this if you have proven expertise. If you use the skills and results you actually acquired in Levels 1 and 2, you can build a highly profitable community around real, documented success. Finally, Method 10 is the acquisition play. This is the ultimate financial boss battle. You take the capital you accumulated in the previous steps and use it to buy traditional offline businesses like commercial cleaning or local delivery services. These old-school businesses have high customer volume but rely entirely on manual paperwork and phone calls. By injecting modern artificial intelligence and digital booking systems into them, you instantly multiply their cash flow and efficiency. Generational wealth requires sequentially mastering all 3 levels. You cannot simply buy the asset at the top without first building the operational foundation at the bottom.